Good morning, it's 7 a.m. Coming up right here on Brookland's fastest morning newscast. Craighead County launches voter address verification program. What you need to know. Plus, a shopping center in Brookland. The business is already planning to open and where it will be. Plus, the TikTok ban is extended yet another 75 days as President Trump says a deal is close. And as always, a look at your forecast.
Now from Brookland, Arkansas, here's Jackson Mitchell with Brookland's fastest morning newscast.
Good morning. It's 7 a.m. bright and early here. A little bit chilly this morning, but enough that I'm not having to wear a jacket or anything. It's April 12th, 2025. Good to be with you. I'm Jackson Mitchell. I'm just going to say I'm hoping that I'm able to do these each and every weekend. I'm going to do my absolute best to do exactly that. But as always, right here on Brookland's Fast Morning Newscast, we want to toss first to check out that forecast outside. Today you can expect a high of 65 and a low of 48. A little chilly this morning, as I was just saying, but enough that the wind is beginning to blow a little bit, but enough that I could have taken my jacket off. Maybe a few showers as we go throughout the day, but throughout the last really beginning part of the week, Sunday, we had a lot of rain last week and going into the very beginning of this week, and that is causing impacts on roadways, so we do want to toss to traffic. Now to an update on traffic. Many roads remain closed following lots of rain earlier this week. A look at iDrive Arkansas earlier when I was looking at it, showing a few roads closed, still flooded, and right now, rivers are the biggest issue. So if you live near a river, make sure to check those roads before you go out and be safe. Those bodies of waters are a little bit delayed when it comes to when we see this rain. So we've seen the rain, now the river and the bodies of waters are starting and beginning to all see impact. So that's going to be something to watch out for, of course, as we go throughout the day. And always remember to turn around and don't drown. Turning now to an initiative that's starting up once again. The Craighead County Clerk's Office has begun their voter address verification program, and it's exactly what it sounds like. During odd number years, the Craighead County Clerk's Office conducts voter address verification, which is mandated under the National Voter Registration Act and Help America Vote Act. This is done to confirm and make sure the address that you last registered to vote with is 100% correct. This will be sent out in two different types of cards. There's going to be a yellow one. If you receive this card, that means that you have not voted in the last two federal elections or did not respond to a past letter sent by the clerk's office. So that is going to be something to watch out for. Receiving this card also means you have been removed from the active voter list. Those who receive a blue card are people who did not vote in the last federal election there in 2024 we had last year. And that just is to confirm that your information is still correct. Return postage has already been paid. Now to some exciting news for Brookland citizens who love to shop. Hag Brown announcing earlier this week a sale of a property along Highway 49 adjacent to the Taco Bell and Jordan's Quick Stop in Brookland, saying it was sold to Brookland residents Jason Gazaway and Ivy Hearn Jr., who plan to develop the land into a shopping center. The 5.32-acre property already has businesses planning to move into it, including Heron Tire Service and Domino's Pizza. Plans also include space for a drive-through coffee shop and other restaurants. Okay, here we go again. The TikTok ban has been extended for yet another 75 days as President Donald Trump says a deal is near.
But obviously I would say right now China's not exactly thrilled about signing it. We have a deal with some very good people, some very rich companies that would do a great job with it, but we're going to have to wait to see what's going to happen with China. So
is the president still on the table?
No, it's on the table very much. I think China's going to want to do it, actually.
Now, there are several people interested in buying the application, used by over 1.7 million Americans. That is a big number, and ByteDance, TikTok's parent company, has stayed steady in saying that they will not sell its algorithm, which is what many say has really made the application popular. I can tell you, we got a full breakdown on everything going on with this application and the investors, all at brooklandnews.com. That is going to do it for me, though, on this Saturday, April 12th. Thank you all so much for joining me on this Saturday. I'm going to try to do this every week. You have a wide-ranging audience. You have an audience that likes to listen to video and an audience likes to read. So I have to attempt to do my best to serve both audiences and all types of audiences. So that is what I'm attempting to do here and starting back up Brookland's fastest morning newscast, where we wrap up everything that's happened in the week. Of course, if you want to get news and learn about news as it unfolds, you of course can follow me and subscribe right here on YouTube, and follow me on all of my social media pages, and visit brooklandnews.wordpress.com for the latest in news, weather, and so much more. That is, again, going to do it for me, though. Have a wonderful rest of your day.